Let the Nigerians march to your state. There's a governor there. If they want to overthrow Tinubu, it is not by kidnapping our children, so that the whole Nigerian will be angry against the president. That was what they did against Jonathan. They have started it again. Let Nigerians not be deceived. It's a satanic political agenda. Putting panic in the whole country. So that everybody will say president should go, president. Then if this one goes, who else will come and they will support him?
According to Father Mbaka, the insecurity going on in the country is a satanic political agenda to overthrow the president, which is Tinubu. Now, if the insecurity going on today in the country is a political agenda to overthrow the president, who organized the protests against Goodluck Jonathan to overthrow him? Is it not the same Tinubu? Is it not the same Tinubu that lead protests against President Goodluck Jonathan about the same insecurity? How come he now reach President Tinubu turn? He doesn't know what to do to stop the insecurity. He doesn't know what to do to secure his people. Mbaka, I don't know who pay you to do this damage control. When I stop believing you is when you publicly endorse Buhari. That's when I stop believing you. You are more like a political priest, nothing like a political agenda to overthrow anybody. Tinubu government is very, very incompetent.
You see, I'm not for Mbaka. I know the fear. As you are looking to me, do I look like somebody that's afraid of anybody? Nobody. And we are not worshippers of men. No, we don't worship men. Neither do we allow anybody to worship us. You are trying to tell us that they want to overthrow Tinubu. Is it not quite terrifying and quite annoying? And like I said, the another part of it, you will be lying and tell me that God spoke to you. Don't say, but which God? That is how you told us that Buhari is an answered prayer. And Buhari wasted 8 years of corruption and looting. You could not say anything. You could not confront them. Now you have started defending Tinubu that is, see, it's better you respect yourself. If you don't know, if you cannot say the truth, just keep quiet. Let us count you as those people that have lost their voices. You cannot be controlling, saying all manner of things, deceiving people, thinking that people will keep quiet. Let me tell you, all those your cause, this is not for people like us. So, we don't believe all that thing. That touch not. Does not anoint and do your prophet. It doesn't exist in our own Bible. It doesn't exist because as far as we are concerned, every one of us is anointed from his mother's womb. He's anointed. I'm an anointed man of God from my mother's womb. It's not only when I started wearing cassock or wearing collar and saying what God has not said. Let me tell you the truth. We know the truth. We just want to tell you. Look at the way governments in the north are negotiating with terrorists. You will hear their voice. They will come and strike out peace deal. Does all this happen during the time of Jonathan? Why are you deceiving your gullible members? Well, no problem. We will remind all of you that are still playing this script. We will remind all of you when the time comes. But remember that internet doesn't forget, and will not forget all what you said during the time of Jonathan. If you cannot repeat such now, which means you are the most hypocritical so-called man of God ever lived in Nigeria. No this and no peace.
Reverend Father Mbaka, don't be hypocritical. We get your message loud and clear. You said this is how they remove Goodluck Jonathan in power. And you are the one who started it. You are calling Goodluck government a bad luck government. You are the one who started the clamoring of removing Goodluck Jonathan from power. And the President Buhari, that Buhari is the Messiah we are looking for. That is all what you said. You are twisting word this time around. You used the campaign for Tinubu. The same pattern you used long time ago. You want to use it again. Now you come out and talk another thing. In this one, where you use style the talk, you say, or your state, they receive a security vote. If you receive security vote, IG, no, they give order. President, no, they give order. Why can't the president introduce state police so that the governor can control his security normal and do his things? Don't you know that the governor have limits where we can go? It's because of Shey Makinde is not member of APC. That is why all those stories you are hearing it. Even the APC member, they are not left out with the bandit operation. So that is it. Is a national insecurity is everywhere. Every state are not secure. Where is the problem? The problem comes from up there. Yes, The president was sworn in to protect life and property. Everything starts from his table. He's chief security officer of the country. Know it. This one you are twisting words. There's government responsibilities. What government we supposed to do? You are shouting, commanding governor for your state to go and release all those children, as if to say he's the one holding those children. Look at what you are saying. Stop deceiving people, because you cannot say the truth to the power. You are twisting the voice. You are twisting the issue. Instead of you to call the president incompetent to control things, to protect life and property, he is incompetent. He cannot protect life and property. You now use this style, blaming the governor. Just listen to yourself now.
Is Reverend Father Mbaka naive of the fact that the police, the army, the navy, the civil defense, all the security architecture of Nigeria is being controlled by federal government? Is Reverend Father Mbaka not aware of the fact that all the security architecture that have done mentioned, they are in exclusive list? Is he not aware? Why is he blaming Makinde over the kidnapped students or pupils and teachers? Instead of him to attribute the blame or heap the blame on the presidency headed by Tinubu, he is playing politics, just like he played politics during Goodluck Jonathan. Since everything has nosedive, ranging from economy, security, all the infrastructural facility, including electricity, Reverend Father Mbaka has been quiet. He has not made any statement criticizing the federal government. Is Reverend Father Mbaka a politician at night and a Reverend Father in the day? These are questions begging for answers. Share this video for Reverend Father Mbaka to see this. I am a Catholic, but the way Reverend Father Mbaka is handling matter is better imagined than experienced. He should just pull his cassock and join active politics instead of using corner underhanded politician.
You see, Reverend Father Mbaka, you were quick to tell Jonathan then to resign if he's not capable to handle the insecurity, which you know that Chibok girls were all planned and executed by the APC people because they want to grab power. Okay, that then you have so vocal, so bold to tell Jonathan to resign. Now, it is happening on that APC that you are one of the instruments that brought APC in this country. You could not talk again. The mouthpiece of God in our Nigerian level, you cannot talk again. Yesterday, I saw a picture and a video where terrorists in Katsina State returned the dead body of that former brigadier general that they kidnapped him and his wife and gave the dead body to the village because the man died in their custody. They brought it boldly, came. The state could not arrest them. They later vanished in the bush. Such did not happen during the time of Jonathan. No, we did not hear this thing during the time of Jonathan. But you were quick to speak then to tell Jonathan to resign. Now you cannot tell you cannot tell Tinubu to resign. Maybe it's because Enugu now is under APC and the governor is an APC governor from PDP. You cannot talk again. See, Reverend Father Mbaka, you are hypocritical. And the painful and annoying part of it is that when you are being this year hypocritical, you will be telling us that God told you. And your gullible members who doesn't ask question will be shouting and clapping for you while you are busy deceiving them. You see, let me tell you the truth. People like us know you, that you are politically God of man. Political. You have been political in everything. I can imagine you are telling us that everybody should march to your state, that the governor is collecting security votes. When Chetima was the governor of Borno State, was he not collecting security votes? Why didn't you tell everybody then to march to Borno? Don't you see that there is this saying in Igbo land that say which means when breeze blow, the bottles of the cock will open. Don't you see that everything about it is opening? You will keep exposing yourself and we will keep reminding you. Internet doesn't forget. Everything you said that time during the time of Jonathan you are playing it for in internet. But you are not my problem. You are not my problem. My problem is those gullible people still coming to you, saying that they are coming under your net and they are listening to the cock and bull and rubbish that is coming out from your mouth. Because as far as we are concerned, you are not a man of God. You are hypocritical. You don't come out fully and tell us you want to be a next one of Enugu State under the auspices of APC, just like your colleague in Benue, which when he got there, he started speaking from the both mouth of his mouth.
I don't share my fidelity. People know where I stand at any time. Ndị chọrọ ịkwado Peter je kwadowezie ya. Onye na-eme họrọ Chukwu mụ ama nkwado ya.
2027 election is around the corner, and the mumu person bụ onye ga-asị na past ya siri ya na onye aka ị ga-vote, or your reverend father siri na onye aka ị ga-vote for. I like him video Reverend Father Mbaka mere, and I like him ihe okwu na this video na ya nwa na onwe ama support onye nada enye Chukwu ego. Now I want to break it down for you. Onano now, Ademaga with the security, but Reverend Fathers, pastors, bishop, and the rest naga with the security, and that is to tell you that they don't even value you like that. So you have the right to make your own country be better. Next year, 2027 election, we are not going to listen to any Reverend Father, because on the Reverend Father be a mere video, Chopu good luck Jonathan. Today we are suffering it. Light we no get. A Reverend Father now no kwanabia o banye jail, may joy. And you don't have money. And you are listening to them. Kana wagoni they vote to next year. They are enjoying. Now let me break it down. For those of you now that you know, so pastor or evangelist or Reverend Fathers, before Chineke na anihi neku. Bible said in the book of Matthew that you should ask and you shall receive, seek and the door shall be opened for you. And open a Bible that if you kneel down and confess your sins, I will forgive you and do a new things in your life. So you don't need Reverend Fathers to tell you who to vote. Any man, if you could hear that place that man, only ego, you will not support that person. How many people they go Diego? Reverend Fathers have one vote. Bishop have one vote, including me that is talking. I have only one vote to vote. During election, I cannot vote 3 times. It's only one. So it's now left for you as a new person to follow them and vote their own choice. Next year, make sure you stand on your ground. Get your voters card ready and vote for your choice. I like Imihoku na this video. That na yawa no na support onye na-enye Chukwu ego. God cannot come down from heaven and eat that money. Do you know that if somebody dash you money and you pray for that person, that prayer will come to pass? Everybody is an evangelist. Man of God, if you don't know, your mouth, your tongue, if you talk, it shall come to pass. So my people, don't let any Reverend Father, Bishop, Priest, or any kind to deceive you next year. Stand on your ground. Vote for your choice. Your future is more bright. If you follow them, you will miss road. Remember, Goodluck Jonathan was the best president we ever had. But Reverend Fathers played a very bad role. They played a very bad role just to remove Goodluck Jonathan. But today we are suffering it. Do you want to continue? My people, if you go to church, kneel down and pray to your God and come back. Don't let any man deceive you by telling you that you should vote for this person. The government that they are telling you to vote for, they are paying them. Don't let them deceive you.
I came back. My problem with Nigerians is that even as we are still letting them know all of this, they are still there falling for this kind of people. Because with this going on here, you will see a lot of person who will still go to this kind of people church to believe in all they'll tell them from there. Because this guy here that is swifting his mouth today to tell us that it was sponsored insecurity against Goodluck then was someone who made his people not to even support Goodluck then, because he was the first person that started it then, that this guy is not doing this and that, and he made a lot of people's mind to change during that time. And now every one of you can see the way he has come to let every one of us know now today that this thing he was on is sponsored. He's telling us on time the way he should have done during the time of good luck. If he had told everybody during the time of good luck that it was sponsored and everyone should be ready not to fall for the people who were sponsoring it, a lot of people would not have voted him out. But he told everyone that it wasn't sponsored, that it was good luck who wasn't capable of being there, and he made a lot of people not to support him, especially those of his followers and those persons who attend his own church. And now he's now here to tell us that Tinubu's own is sponsors. Now I want to let every one of you to know that this guy is an APC agent who is disguising himself to be pastor to confuse most of you guys not to do what you should do for your life to be safe. There was a time he came out to let us know about Obi just because he was not giving what he asked. He told his people to start going against Obi, and he made his people again not to even support him. That is how he has been doing it. It's not something that is not online for everybody to see. It is something that everybody was seeing it and everybody was believing. So all this thing, it's not something we are alleging. Most of you know all of this thing, but you are still going there to hear what he will tell you and, listen to the advice he will be giving you to support any candidate he will be selected for you. That is why a lot of you guys keeps on failing. And if you fail, it is not him that will suffer for it. And once what he has been doing work for him, he will be the one to gain the money, even though you vote anybody whom he will be selected for you. You'll be the one to suffer for it. And this time around, the new narrative he has brought is the same thing. And I would like to let every one of you to know that you shouldn't believe him. Although this one is too clear and obvious for you to know that this Tinubu that is there is not capable, even though you are not a prophet or a reverend father. So all he is telling you to do, you are not supposed to follow anybody's opinions. You have your own opinions to follow. And at this point, I would just want to use his own medium too to let those of you who normally listen to the voice or to the opinions of your pastors to make the wrong choice for yourself. And I can also tell you that the reason why a lot of people have failed and keep suffering today is just because of how they have chosen to be listening to the pastor, even though they notice what they're going to do is very, very bad. So you can start, listening to the opinions or follow your own opinion so that this country won't suffer you, or so that this country won't buy you, because with the way it is going, the kidnapping and all of this thing that is going on does not know people who supported APC and people who supported PDP. It only knows those who are Nigerians, and you hearing me, you are Nigerian. So you should not focus on what your pastor is telling you. You should do your thing yourself so that you'll be safe. Thank everybody.